um, of playing a Elder Scrolls game in a desolate, dead world is like the most unappealing thing in the world to me. That's the reason I won't play it because those games' writing is already boring enough. But yeah,
Yeah.
anyways. All right, I'll save when we get. I'm just gonna save in a second here. Then,
Cool.
sorry, I did.
Okay,
I thought
doke.
I
I
have
thought
math, unfortunately.
I thought I could get farther, but oh well.
Not.
Math once again keeping the man down.
Hmm.
We'll be
Math,
enemies forever, you and me, Math.
Math Sandry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jeez, I didn't even get a
24
cringe for that
episodes.
joke. But oh fuck's
Oh,
sakes.
sorry. I read a Gav comment that made me like kind of laugh and also cringe a little bit harder.
No, you were supposed to cringe at that. That was the idea. Shit, I might die. That would suck.
People already asking for them to put lightning in it. No, no one likes lightning. Sucks.
Put Fang or somebody else in it. Lord.
Honestly, how about before we mention any FF13 characters, we put everybody in there from like 8, 9, and 6 and 4 and all the actual. I could probably come up with like 20 characters that I want them to put in this thing before lightning.
But isn't there a thing that's like, I don't know, 2 per game or something like that?
Yeah, I think there is.
Now that it was 2 per game, but now that it's 3v3, I have a feeling the roster is going to get a lot bigger.
Oh yeah. Okay. Put Eco in it. Put Lulu
Oh,
in it.
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
cool.
Lulu would
How
be
would-
great.
How would Lulu? Lulu can't do anything in that dress. That's not gonna work.
Look, it doesn't matter. She's Lulu.
The more,
Put Beatrix in it.
Nomura claims that dress, the belts actually they actually run in a sequence that he challenged the modelers to actually like stay faithful to when modeling her in game. That's the kind of detail Nomura like pays attention to instead of like making games.
But who gives a shit about the like? I have never paid attention to the sequence of her belts, nor have I cared.
Yeah.
Like, is there some special religious undertone to her belt? I don't know. Like, Nomura.
I don't think
bet
it's
that's
all.
why Final Fantasy 15 couldn't get anywhere, because he was like, there's a special sequence to the spikes and Noctis's hair that you have to follow in this pattern. And
All I'll say is now that Persona 5's like no one cares about Final Fantasy 15 anymore. No one cares.
Forget about Final
I
Fantasy
forgot.
15.
What is Final Fantasy again? I don't even know.
Well, I'll tell you. So it's a video game series, but they're nowhere in
We're
it.
we're actually just joking, but someone on Reddit was like, "Oh, why can't you like when I posted the podcast? It's like 15 still looks good. You shouldn't be so negative." I'm like, we're just mostly like talking about how the trailer was a lot better.
Yeah, no, I'm still really excited for 15. The thing is, with Persona 5, with how it is, like, I'm no longer... My future happiness with JRPGs no longer hinges on
gonna
whether
die.
or not Final Fantasy 15 is successful. Like, I have
Yeah.
another hope.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that'll probably deliver while also probably making you feel even more included because again, they've got a moratorium on women in that game. So
But God, I might.
Read all gay fan fiction. Okay, continue.
No, I'm about to save, but I might die when I'm about to save because I'm poisoned in that goddamn thing with the. Oh, I don't even. Oh no, I do have a blue herb. Thank God. Anyways, so we're about to close up shop here, ladies and gentlemen. That was a pretty good stream. That was fun.
that was cool. We talked about all manner of things, mostly Resident Evil.
Yeah, exactly, right? I didn't even like read any of the files. I'm like, whatever.
That's okay. That's cool. It's good to get
Someone
together. And,
asked if Lightning actually was popular in Japan, and I don't really get the impression that she is, aside from Square just shoves her down their throats. And she was voted the most popular character or some shit. And what was it, Famitsu? Famitsu?
something
Mhm.
like that. But
When
Famitsu's
has
more
that
like-
magazine been relevant in the last 10 years? Honestly.
Well, I mean, it's the premier gaming. I would say it's relevant in terms of its reader space,
But
but it's a PR rag. Like it's not.
Yeah,
it's facts in that it presented in it with relation to a thing like a character poll are not reliable. That sounds like Square's agenda to push her. I would say looking at the sales of those games in both Japan and the States, they don't sell. 13 came out, and then 13.2 sold half as much as that, and then Lightning Return sold half as much as that. People don't like Lightning. They've made that clear to Square, but Square continues to want to make her into an icon. So are there a lot of Lightning fans? No, there's like a lot of things, there's just a very vocal minority.
What was it that person told Rosin the other night? There's a lot of
Lightning porn.
nerds.
That was-
Yes,
man.
That very sagely person, yeah. What a brilliant observation. I mean, it's like I said on Twitter, if having a lot of porn made out of something is what makes it great, then Sonic is like the greatest creative work of our time.
That's why I'm the most popular JRPG character. But anyways, we should wrap it up then.
We should, yeah.
Um,
All right,
so
yeah.
maybe we'll finish. I don't know when we'll get to stream again, everyone. What?
Soon.
Yeah, we will. I work next weekend, but I'm so close to beating this game that it really doesn't matter when we stream again.
Cool.
Like
Cool.
it'll probably take me like 40 minutes, maybe not even, to beat it. Especially if we don't save Chris, it'll literally take me like half hour. So
Okay.
we'll figure it out and we'll try and do more shows. Everyone's been busy and stupid ass Persona 5 got announced and I'm like, we better do a podcast instead of a stream.
Yeah.
And
But
this is essentially our second podcast, apparently. So.
yeah, well, it's fine. This is the Restless Streams podcast where I just imagine some random person finding the YouTube upload tomorrow and like it's like these fucking nerds just talked about Final Fantasy and didn't talk about Resident Evil at all. But it doesn't matter. We have fun. Thank you everyone that watched. Good night.